Hello and welcome to 40 Entrepreneur Drive. My name is Kenya. Hope you're doing well today. Today is Sunday, March 8th, 2020, and it is International Women's Day. The origins of International Women's Day, which has its roots in Soviet Russia, began over a century ago when the first Women's Day was organized by the Socialist Party in 1909. Women from all walks of life, background, colors, creeds, religions, and origins have worked together for universal suffrage and equality. The conditions of the working woman was at the core of this movement. In 1917, the success of women's suffrage made it a national holiday in Europe. This was mostly celebrated by the Socialist Party. Fast forward 50 years, and in 1967, the feminist movement here in the United States incorporated those ideals of recognition of women and gender equality. In 1975, the United Nations recognized International Women's Day, bringing this holiday to the global stage. And in 1987, Women's History Month kicks off. International Women's Day is a global celebration of social, economical, political, and cultural achievements of women. It marks a call to action for accelerating gender parity. While doing some research for International Women's Day, I came across this quote from American social theorist Charlotte Perkins Gilman, who said, "It is true that a woman's duty is centered in her home and motherhood, but home should mean the whole country and not be confined to 3 or 4 rooms or a city or a state." Forbes.com has a list of America's richest self-made women in order of richest or youngest, which include women like Kylie Jenner in the industry of cosmetics, Taylor Swift in music, Whitney Wolfe Herd in dating apps, Carissa Bodner in cosmetics, and Rihanna in cosmetics and music. The top richest women on this list are Diane Hendricks in the industry of roofing, Meg Whitman in eBay, Marian Illich of Little Caesars, Judy Faulkner in Health IT, and Ty Lee, who is also an IT provider. A recent visit to my local Barnes & Noble store led me to this copy of Women's Inc., which features Mary Barra, Chief Executive Officer of General Motors, on the cover. There's an extensive list of most influential corporate board directors, and of course, this is all women. It's amazing to see how many women in positions of leadership that there are in the year 2020. One of the articles in Women's Inc. is on super luxury star Jade Mills, who's the #2 real estate agent in the nation. She says, "I think that integrity plays the biggest part of being successful in any business. When you do the right thing, you are honest with your clients, and you're not just looking at the money you're going to make. You will always be successful if you work hard." Speaking of Mary Barra, Women's Inc. has some highlights of some of the strides General Motors is making for a winning culture of women, and I'm going to share some of that with you. It says GM has earned recognition as a top 60 company for executive women by the National Association for Female Executives, as well as top 25 company for multicultural women. Enterprise Women's Boot Camp? GM's Enterprise Women's Boot Camp focuses on developing the leadership capabilities of executive potential women and building a support network of women leaders. Also talks about global women's councils. GM has 16 women's councils around the world. The mission of the councils is to attract, engage, retain, and develop great women to drive GM's business results and culture to win. Take 2 internships says one of the biggest obstacles facing women's careers in the U.S. is the difficulty in taking time off work to raise children or care for family members, only to try to break back into the workforce several years later while facing an experience disadvantage. That's why GM launched this groundbreaking Take 2 career re-entry program in partnership with the Society of Women Engineers and iRelaunch. This 12-week internship is for women as well as men with technical backgrounds in vehicle engineering, manufacturing operations, finance, and IT. The program targets applicants that have taken career breaks for 2 or more years. Interns receive training, professional development, and networking opportunities while working on GM engineering programs. So what does women's leadership mean? According to Triple Pundit, women's leadership means continuing to advocate for and invest in changes that support advancement of women within their organizations and industries by addressing issues of unconscious bias and enlisting the support of both women and men in developing solutions. Women think differently than men. That's a good thing. When you take different ideas, different perspectives, different experiences, and put them in an organization, you have an opportunity to see more than if you just see it from one point of view. But women in positions of leadership aren't the only ones to be celebrated. Women are scientists and innovators as well. Check out this article in Women Working on Amy Robbins. Amy Robbins is the founder of a brand called Alexo Athletica, which is athletic wear, leggings, and athletic wear for women that has a very discreet but comfortable compartment for concealed weapons. She is a resident of Dallas, Texas, and she wanted to empower women by taking responsibility for their safety while working out. How cool is that? A strong woman stands up for herself. A stronger woman stands up for everybody else. That quote is unknown, but yes, this is the article in Women Working. And as you can see here, there are some women posing there in their athletic wear, and there are concealed pockets for their concealed weapon needs. How awesome is that? Also in this article of Women Working, there is a list of women entrepreneurs such as Gina Hollingsworth of Gina's Gourmet Pantry, Stacey Sparks Huff of Simply Vegan, Tina White of Clearly Balanced Days, Helen Kandaras of Parnon Estates Olive Oil, Sheila Vask of theinza.com, jewelry and accessories. So if you get a chance, check out this Women Working. There are some great articles of women who are leading the way in sports. This is Jennifer Jo Cobb, who is a driver. Let's see, we've got some artists and sculptors. Yeah, women. We're awesome, aren't we? Finally, I wanted to share with you this copy of Entrepreneur. That's Tracy Ellis Ross on the cover there, talking about how to be a leader, voice, vision, authenticity. That's what wins. But actually, I want to touch bases with Michelle Kennedy, who is the founder and creator of an app for women called Peanut. Peanut, the app referred to as Tinder for moms because it connects mothers by letting them swipe each other's profiles, is launching a new community discussion feature called Peanut Pages. It is meant to give mothers a better alternative to Facebook groups, Quora, and other social platforms. So this woman here is a mom of two, and yes, she says, nothing represented me as a mother. And she says, women are 50% of the population the last time I checked, and motherhood in some way will touch everyone's life. No one is touching this space. And so she came up with this idea for the app called Peanut. And like I said, it is a social networking app for moms or want to be moms, because as it states here in this article, she had a friend who was having some fertility issues, and she wanted a safe space where she could connect with the community about those needs and be able to talk to someone about it. So if you get a chance, also check out this copy of Entrepreneur. There are lots of glossy magazines that sing the praises of women in power suits that are making big changes, but there are many unsung heroes in the demographics of women throughout history. One of them that I would like to share with you is Mary Jane Patterson, and she was actually the first Black woman in the United States to have earned a bachelor's degree. Now, this happened back in 1862, which was huge in so many forefronts. As a woman of color and as a woman in general, it was not common for women to pursue higher levels of education. Patterson was an educator and a graduate of Oberlin College in Ohio. I'm sure the list of unsung heroes goes on and on. Women, both in high positions and in positions that no one even recognizes, makes differences, and they can make even more of an impact in today's society if there was enough equality and opportunity for women to get involved. Do you know of any women, local or national or worldwide, that should be mentioned in today's video? If so, let me know about it in the comment section below. Celebrate International Women's Day by doing some research, reading up on women who are in positions of leadership, positions of entrepreneurship, innovators, inventors, scientists, even our mothers, who have the hugest job of raising up a nation of people who will be the future of tomorrow. So let me finish off this video with 17 reasons why women make great leaders. This is coming from Replicon.com, Business News Daily. 17 reasons that women make great leaders. They value work-life balance. They are empathetic. They make great listeners. They are nurturing. They focus on teamwork. They're good at multitasking. They're motivated by challenges. They're strong communicators. They dream big. They handle crisis situations well. They can wear many hats. They check their egos. They have high emotional intelligence. They're flexible. They lead by example. They make their jobs look effortless. They defy the odds. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video on International Women's Day. I'll end it off with another quote by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. I like this because although there are significant differences between the way men and women think and behave and work in the workplace, overall, we are all human. And this quote says, "The first duty of a human being is to assume the right functional relationship to society. More briefly, to find your real job and do it." What is a woman's real job? Let me know in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. Now, let me know what you think about this next upcoming video.